Hello, welcome to the channel. I've encountered this assertion time and time again that Eastern medicine isn't scientific. As a dedicated practitioner of Eastern medicine, I must find that very both challenging and frustrating to accept. So let's delve into the question of whether Eastern medicine is a scientific. But before we do that, let's dissect what science truly means. So science isn't confined to specific product or field. It fundamentally represents a way of thinking. So it starts with the scientists and researchers formulating hypotheses. And they began with ideas like, I think this might be the case. However, merely asserting a hypothesis without substantial evidence amounts to nothing more than a claim. What sets the scientists apart is their commitment to carrying out rigorous experiments to validate their hypothesis, right? So these experiments come in various forms, from cell study to simulations, clinical trials, social experiments, and wide range of other experiments. It's only when they assert the correctness of their hypothesis based on this data, then it's considered science. From that perspective, Eastern medicine is undeniably scientific. I believe that the question whether Eastern medicine lacks a scientific rigor is closely tied to how we frame it. When we consider what qualifies as a scientific, we typically look for several key characteristics. So first, it should be exhibit internal consistency. And secondary, it should demonstrate generalizability. So Eastern medicine checks both these boxes. If Eastern medicine lacked internal consistency, then it would have been able to educate and produce so many experts, and it might have disappeared long time ago. So consider this. Can you think of any home remedy that don't work and have survived for 100 years? I mean, not even for 100, perhaps not even 50 years. However, Eastern medicine has not only survived but thrived for thousands of years. While Eastern medicine has evolved over centuries and may have had different expression or explanation in the past compared to our modern society, researchers in Eastern medicine are actively working to bridge this gap. They're persistently creating dictionary that connect to the old and new expression, making extensive effort to understand and explain it in modern scientific way. So for example, today we all know not to apply a heat pack immediately after spraining an ankle due to the risk of inflammation. But in the past, they learned not to use a heat pack through the trial and error, not because they understood the risk of inflammation. Ancient time, Eastern medicine books, it advised against using a heat pack without the benefit of modern scientific explanation. So more relying on terms like qi and yin and yang to convey its wisdom. So in this perspective, Eastern medicine is clearly a field with a strong foundation of internal consistency. So what about the generalizability? Many of you may have firsthand experience with the Eastern medicine, perhaps during the visit to the acupuncture clinic. Among this experience, some individual may have left feeling disappointed because the treatment didn't meet the expected result, while others may have become a devoted fan due to its success. So Eastern medicine indeed demonstrates generalizability. Just like conventional medicine or any other healthcare field, there is no one-size-fits-all solution that can miraculously cure all disease. Sometimes patients respond exceptionally well to the specific treatment, but the other times, despite the widespread of recognition of this method, the treatment just doesn't work. So it's essential to understand that it's not just specific to Eastern medicine, it's just a fundamental limitation of all branch of medicine. Considering the intricate and multifaceted nature of living organism, Eastern medicine has a potential for generalizability as it deals with the multitude of variables. So the claim that Eastern medicine is not scientific has been quite stressful for us as Eastern medicine doctors. As a result, we put a lot of effort to portray Eastern medicine in scientific light. And more research is being published in English, not only in South Korea and China, but also in Western countries. And then the quality of research are improving. And additionally, in the States, increasing number of health insurance companies and major hospitals are recognizing Eastern medicine and they're integrating it into their practice. So in this regard, Eastern medicine is unquestionably deserved to be considered one of the evidence-based medicine. And this is a proven fact. I believe the big difference between two medicines are how this knowledge is established in the first place. In general, conventional medicine often approaches issues deductively using forward logic, such as if A, then B, if B, then C, if C, then D, and so the patient recovers. Such a cascade logic has been used in research and has led to the development of drugs and treatment technique. So consequently, there is a wealth of data on causality and rare cases that can easily convince not only the medical professionals, but also patients. On the other hand, Eastern medicine has developed in different way. Eastern medicine is often characterized as experience-based medicine, and indeed it is. So over a longer period of time, Eastern medicine has gathered a wide range of experience, some meaningful and others are not so much. But naturally, this experience have undergone refinements and resulting in a meaningful practice that constitute the Eastern medicine. In ancient time, Eastern medicine lacked the resources for conducting cascade logical researches at the chemical or molecular level, such as using a microscope. So consequently, it didn't focus on investigating causal relationship of cause and effect slash result, but rather than on the symptoms reported by patient, meaning that patient and result. So experience like this patient took these herbs and recovered, while this patient took this herb and died. And Eastern medicine practitioners developed their own logical structure based on these symptoms, attempting to explain from effect slash result to cause, the opposite way. So this historical approach laid the foundation of Eastern medicine as a field, but it left behind explanation that may appear somewhat outdated to modern patient and other healthcare practitioners. They have received different education and might not really understand this approach, leading them to express doubts and believe that this isn't scientific medicine. However, it is important to recognize the distinction between conventional medicine and Eastern medicine. While Eastern medicine may not have successfully reached to the general public in the same way as a field of medicine, it maintains the internal consistency and continue to benefit the public as one of the many branches of healthcare. It's not uncommon to hear people say, oh, I tried everything in conventional medicine, but I'm completely treated with Eastern medicine. So since ancient time, Eastern medicine has developed its treatment strategy based on symptoms. Depending on how patients describe their symptoms, the treatment strategy adapts and evolves accordingly. So for example, if the patient has a coughing and the coughing gets worse in the morning, then we go for the A strategy. If the patient coughing gets worse at night, then we go for the B strategy. And if the patient has coughing all day or coughing heavily or coughing light, depends on the age, condition, characteristic of the symptoms, the approach changes. So as I mentioned earlier, in conventional medicine, the approach often relies on logical finding at the chemical or molecular level, such as a blood work or MRI testing. So without such a finding, conventional medicine can find it challenging to develop an approach. And I believe this is where Eastern medicine truly shines. We can formulate treatment strategy even for the rarest and most complex case. While we may not always guarantee a cure, we can certainly not give up and can approach it from many different angles. Have you ever considered that rare and seemingly incurable disease may have existed in the ancient time? Because Eastern medicine documents these cases not by naming of a disease, but by describing the symptoms. So in conclusion, I find that potential of Eastern medicine lies in its capacity to look beyond the diagnostic label of the illness. So with an approach that can address patients based on their symptom, it opens the door for all branches of medicine, including conventional practice, to contribute and innovate in the treatment of a rare and incurable disease. So this collaborative approach fosters progress in the field of medicine as a whole. So Eastern medicine offers a wide spectrum of therapeutic methods capable of addressing a broad range of health issues, from maintaining the well-being of health individuals to treat those with severe illness. So consequently, in the future, it may become a field that become intimately intertwined with our daily lives, extending beyond the realm of medicine and becoming as essential as a food. So in the West, in the States, Asian food is already considered as a healthy food, while it's uncertain whether it will continue to refer as Eastern medicine. But many people are already incorporating natural remedies, including herbal supplements, and into their routine. So the lifestyle technique associated with the Eastern medicine, such as meditation, like a breathing exercise, yoga, and the mental attitude, like a taekwondo, have potential to spread widely, benefiting everyone from patient to individual seeking better health. So I hope that Eastern medicine can become one of the most closely connected field to our daily lives and transcending the boundaries of healthcare. Believing or not believing in Eastern medicine is a misplaced proposition from the outset. Belief in Eastern medicine is the main issue. Eastern medicine is a well-established field already and playing a significant role in healthcare across not only China and Korea, but in the States as well. So whether you have a faith in it or not is besides the point. So what truly matters is whether Eastern medicine can offer you help. So what I like to suggest is this. If you're experiencing a specific condition, just try visiting an Eastern medicine clinic, such as an acupuncture clinic, and experience the treatment and observe its effect on your body. You will come to realize that Eastern medicine is a genuine medical practice capable of positively impacting your health, regardless of your belief. As we wrap up, I hope you gain valuable insight into this rich and diverse field of healthcare. Whether you're a long-time practitioner or someone curious about alternative approach to well-being, remember that Eastern medicine is not about belief. It's about result and the potential for healing. It's about a health from holistic perspective and exploring a wide array of methods to enhance our physical and mental well-being. I encourage you to keep an open mind and consider incorporating some of this practice into your life. You never know how they might positively impact your health journey. If you find this information helpful or thought-provoking, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay updated with more enlightened discussion like this one. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to sharing more insight with you in the future. Until next time, take care and stay healthy.